All right, hello again, everybody. This is Mr. Everything, and I'm coming at you with another Star Citizen live stream. What we're going to do here is we're just going to play around, do some missions, answer any questions you might have in the chat, and just have a good time. Just I'm waiting for 3.0 to happen. You know, that's going to be a little bit ways down the road, maybe a month from now or so. But in the meantime, we're going to have some fun. We're just going to play. I have Parasite in the Discord, but he's playing War Thunder. That's alright. I'm going to jump into the Saber section. And I'm going to change my game. Hang on. Profiles. Games. Display what I'm playing. There. Playing Star Citizen. Nice. Now, if anybody wants to come join me in Star Citizen, they're more than welcome to. While I tour. What the heck is going on with my live stream? Hang on. That looks better. Alright, so one of these days I'll find the steps. There they are. We're going down. Going down, down, down. We're going down. Yeah, I did not know you could get through there. I need a med pen. Actually, I'm not hurt, but I had blood all over the place. Before I call a ship, maybe I should go find a med pen. Now I've got two. Oh, you know it. Juice it. Back to two. Okay. I juiced it. Okay, let's go grab a ship. Let's go grab a ship.
Welcome to the Port Olisar ship deck. Please press the screen to continue. Selection confirmed.
Of course I'm grabbing the Saber. That's like a no-brainer. That's happening. It did say 7, right? Okay, I think that's what I saw. Yep, I'm looking at my stream, it says 7. Because there's like a 30-second delay on the stream. So, yeah, I gotta fix my stream over here. Let's do it this way. Let's see what happens by doing that. Yeah, that's perfect right there. Perfecto. Sorry. Getting a little organized here. Oh, wait. I'm in the elevator. I'm in there. Yeah, if you're watching the stream and you got any questions for me, feel free to ask. You know, if I noticed your question, or if you just want to say hi, just jump on there and say hi. Yeah, I appreciate it. All your questions and staying up with me this late at night. Playing the live stream. I got a low FPS right now. It looked like it dropped to 7 there for a second, but that just makes me feel like maybe somebody spawned in a really big ship like a Starfarer or a Caterpillar and then blew it up. Because we don't have the net code in just yet. It's still 2.6 right now. 3.0 hasn't come out yet.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Launch complete. Landing gear retracted. Proximity alert. Head. Proximity alert. Starboard.
Yeah, my FPS is tanking. It's 20 right now, but every now and then it goes to 9. I just need to get out of this station. That's what I need to do. Just need to get out of this station. Let's go find a place. Like, the ICC missions are where you make all your money. See, look at that. You see the FPS drop to 8. Yeah, I don't know if this is going to be playable.
Quantum travel initiated.
Look at all this spiking lag. It's upsetting me.
Tessa to random ship. Come in, random ship.
Hey, it is random ship.
Hi, welcome to the neighborhood.
Hey,
Second-class
thanks.
junior cartographer Tessa Bannister reporting in.
Appreciate you.
I'm the eyes behind all the ICC scan probes in the air.
No, really?
What these little guys see, I see.
Nice.
Which, yes, means I can totally see you.
No, you can't.
Right
You know you
now.
can't. No, you can't.
Anyway, there was
Yeah.
actually a reason to why I commed.
Really?
I'm
What's
sort of
that?
not allowed to leave my post. Important jump point scanning and all.
Oh yeah, I know how
So,
busy you could be.
I was hoping you might be able to help me with something.
Sure,
If you
I'm
have
not
a
doing
second,
anything. I got a
can you
second.
check out these coordinates?
Okay.
Scans are saying something's there, but can't ID it.
Those coordinates? Come on. Lag, dang, man.
Quantum travel initiated.
It's like stuttering, sputtering.
Quantum travel complete.
Yeah, they're blowing up starfarers. So that's just... Yeah, that's why everything's lagging out, because they're spawning in starfarers. I wish I could tell them to stop, but, you know, that's their business. I know it impacts the entire server because it can't handle that big of a ship. But who am I to say what they need to do to have fun? Yeah, they're impacting my fun, but I'll get over it. Okay, we should have some pirates coming in any second now to challenge me in my 15 FPS. Now, if that player gets involved, if this player down here, right there, this guy gets involved, I might have a problem. Like if he starts shooting when the pirates attack. That's not my asteroid that I'm going to?
Contact. Contact. Contact.
How many contacts are there? Oh, this guy's got a lot of contacts. Alrighty, let's see what kind of nine-tails action we can blow up.
Get out of here while you still can.
Do I have to?
Contact.
Contact, 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 contact. Yeah, look at this lag.
Everybody has to fight back.
at that, 7 FPS. I can't wait for the serialized variables, even though that'll have nothing to do with the lag.
Big mistake.
Actually, it's supposed to help, but we'll see.
You had your chance to run. You didn't.
Yeah, I know I'm overheating.
You messed up now, Scav.
Shields recharging. Shields recharging.
Wow, that cutlass was a little stout, don't you think? Like it was a little bit on the impossible blow up side without both of us shooting it. Where's the red light? Man, 4 FPS. This is like the worst. Oh, hey cowboy, what's going on now?
Hey, Jenny, think you could head on back and whip us up a cup of something hot? I'm about to pass out. Got a contact. Multiples. Let's see what the ridges say. Not coming up. Forget the drink. I need you on shield now!
Tessa here. Appreciate you looking into that scan for me. Between me and you, I had been hoping we might discover a new life form, like a sentient rock or something. But what you found was pretty neat too.
Aegis combat assist activated. Systems green. Shields recharging. Proximity alert head. Proximity alert overhead. Proximity alert port.
What are they talking about on the chat? I'm reading the chat. Sorry, cowboy. They're talking about somebody's being a prig and he's a douche and he sounds like pirates.
Quantum travel initiated.
Already. Yeah, I've played every mission about 100 times.
Well, a repeat visit. I should probably be less impressed by that, shouldn't I? Quick question for you. This sounds serious, right? It's coming from these coordinates. You should help if you can.
Oh, these coordinates. Okay. Hey, Alex. I'm playing in the Saber right now. One of my ships.
Quantum travel initiated.
Yeah, this is the... Yeah, that's it. That's the Saber. It's my baby.
Quantum travel complete.
They changed the mission around a little bit because that distress beacon's usually in the upper left.
Mayday! Mayday! We are under attack! Please help!
They've stopped doing packages like that a long time ago. This ship was a $100 investment. 170, I think. I donated $170 to Chris Roberts and CIG so they can develop the game of my dreams, and they gave me a Saber in return for their as a thank you. That is absolutely correct. If you don't want to support the game, don't support the game. If you just want to buy the game, buy an Aurora. Yeah, whoa, there's nobody attacking this ship?
Landing gear deployed.
Do you see any AI in there? Calling for help? I don't see any AI.
Landing gear retracted.
I think I failed this mission already. Got her as soon as I could. Attack, yeah. She's the one I'm supposed to be protecting, trying to rescue her. But there's supposed to be some pirates attacking, but I think that when I got here I could already tell that this mission was glitched because the ship was on the wrong side of the asteroids Yeah, when I got here, the ship was, or I was coming from a different direction or something, but I don't think so. It came straight from the ICC probe. Oh well, you know. Yeah, the Aurora, I think, is 45. I think that's correct. You get like either an Aurora or a Mustang, and that's all you need to play the game. That'll get you the alpha download, and you'll be able to play the Star Citizen playtests and all that. But if you want Squadron 42, you've got to add that as a separate package, which if you bundle them together, it's only $15 more to get like the Aurora, Star Citizen, and Squadron 42. Would cost about $60. That is the cost of a normal AAA computer game on the market today. So being able to get a computer game single player experience as well as an MMO included is pretty good. It's pretty good. But if you want to help support the game, like you want to help the development and you want to see better programmers, more enhanced graphics, and just better what do you call it, networking and all that stuff, then you can support the game even more by getting bigger ships. You don't have to, because you can get all of them in the middle of the game. When the game goes live, you'll be able to earn every game in the ship. But that's not... I bought a few ships because I wanted to help support this game, because this game reminds me of a pen and paper game that I love called Traveler, and this basically makes me feel like I'm playing Traveler in an MMO. And that's why I'm supporting the game. And
Quantum travel initiated.
And I didn't want to support it with just $45. I wanted to support it with more, so I've got 4 ships. Not that I can't earn them, because I could earn them in the game. It's like easy button owning them already. But I wanted to make sure...
You weren't able to save that ship from before. It was pretty nice of you to try.
Well, I'm glad she acknowledged that. Hey, Alex, it's all good, man. It's all good. My FPS is kind of... Whoa, okay, yeah. My FPS is not doing too good, but you know what? I'm going to go earn a bunch by going to do the... I'm going to earn... Whoa, wrong button. I'm going to earn a bunch by going and doing the security guard post, because I'm a good guy, and they always hire me to do security guard. I'm not a piratey type. I'm a security guardy type, if that makes sense. I'm part of the UEE Navy, and our job is to protect merchant vessels, escort, rescue missions, anything that is kind of like for justice in the American way. You know, that's the first Naval Aerospace Squadron. Okay, there is a pirate here, Crossbone 101. He's automatically a baddie.
Missile lock.
Who's gonna give him a missile? I might have given him some damage, I might not have.
Missile lock. Flare. Shield.
Me and my 13 FPS. Fighting against a missile boat.
Shields recharging. Overheating. Shields recharging. Shield.
As soon as I slowed down the match velocity, it was like easy for him to hit me. So I've decided against it.
Shields recharging. Shields up. Danger. System over.
Letting everything cool off.
Shields recharging.
And recharge.
Shields
Look at that lag! Look at it, I'm at 2 FPS! Oh my gosh. If he blows me up, it's okay. This isn't the persistent universe. This is just a test of his Gladius against my Saber. I bought in 24 Zolls, haven't seen it installed. Yeah, it's playing Elite Dangerous. Well, if you like Elite Dangerous, go for it. I just don't like Elite Dangerous. I guess it could be a fun game. I guess it could be. I've never played it, so I can't really be a hater. I could be a hater, but then I'd be wrong, wouldn't I? Because I've never played it. Yeah, I hate Elite Dangerous. It sucks. No, I don't know. Might be good. It just doesn't seem to be my kind of game.
Shields recharging.
I know it's space and all that, and, you know, whatever. Just because it's space, that doesn't make it my kind of game. Because, like, what was that game? The X series, or whatever it was? The, what was that game? Something X. Free Space? No, that's not it.
Shields recharging.
Did he just run into me? Did he do that on purpose? Or was it just one of those accidents? Because stuff happens, you know? With my FPS being so poor right now on this server, I can't believe that I'm actually hitting him every now and then. It's like this is the worst dogfight ever. Watch this. I'm gonna give up on him.
Shields recharging.
I'm giving up. Maybe he's gonna go chase my ship. Or maybe he's gonna come gun me down, you know? Could be that. I came here for a reason. I got that security guard report for duty. I'm not supposed to be here shooting people in space. X3? Yeah, that's probably it. I played that for a little while. Well, Star Citizen's going to be an epic game. Elite Dangerous is epic too. I mean, they've got a lot of content, but when I look at the game, I just see it seems cartoony to me. I don't mean to be mean, but that's why I don't play World of Warcraft. It just looks like a cartoon on screen. Don't get me wrong, I like cartoons, but I don't want to play an MMO that's a cartoon. I mean, even my superhero games, I have a problem when they look like they're cartoon characters. I like games that look realistic. That's why I played what's that game called? The one before Arma, the Operation Flashpoint. I thought that was a really good series of games because of the realism. All of the Flashpoints. Okay, I see somebody's got some stuffage. Should I shoot him? I think I should. Nah. Wait, can I zoom? Yes. Don't tell me he's trying to hide. What I'm trying to do is get in there and report for duty. Report for booty duty. Let me get a real gun. Me and my 6%. Oh my gosh, don't even tell me. I got magazines in my barrel. Oh man, I've got that bug again. That sucks. We'll still shoot though. Yeah. Yeah. I wonder what shot me. Think that was a sniper rifle? It's good for him. Good for him. Maybe if I respawn, I won't have the horrible FPS. Yeah, it looks like I still have the horrible FPS. I'm waking up with 12 FPS. It's pissing me off tonight. I don't know. I'm gonna try something. Fixing a couple of things here. Let's just check into see. Do I have anything else? Oh, you know what? I bet you I still have that running. It didn't load. There, here it goes. Okay. No, oh, that's good. Yep, oh, that's good. Captain Goosebelly. Okay, okay. Yeah, what I'm doing is I'm going to the website and I'm inviting somebody to the squadron. Give me a second. It's just taking a second. Where's CIG? Admin. You don't see any of this because it's like my stream doesn't capture it. On Poipus invitations. Let's see if we can find them. Captain underscore Goose Belly. There he is. I found him. Send. Sent. All right, perfect. Let's get out of the website. Get back in the game. And I got a 25 FPS. So yes, some of that's actually fixed some of my FPS. That's good, 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 good. I closed the launcher because I heard sometimes that. Oh, okay, Goose. Hey, I sent you an invite. On the website. So on the Star Citizen org website thing. Look at this, man. My FPS just dropped to 2. That's horrible. Okay, so we're going to do this. I'm going to switch servers. Maybe that will do it. Exit the menu? Yeah. Might just be a bad server tonight. Usually around 1 o'clock a.m. my time, the servers crash. Usually. And I'm central. I don't know if they crash or if they reset them or something happens. Well, let's see if I can just manually switch servers. Oh my gosh, look at that, 60 FPS for a screenshot. Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make the Nashville Bar Citizen. I have to work that day. But depending on what time I get off, I might be able to make the Nashville Bar Citizen. I want to, but it is an hour away, you know, it's down in Nashville. Which, an hour to go to a Bar Citizen is really not that far. You know, that's this Saturday. 8 to 12. Yeah. I probably won't get another opportunity until after the game launches. Might be on the same server. We'll see. I'm in the. Whoa, that went up to 29 FPS. That's maybe not the same server. People are probably not summoning in Starfarers on this server. Yeah, I was talking to a guy at work. Probably yesterday. I think it was yesterday. We were talking Star Citizen. He was a customer. He's been in the store a million times. I was talking to somebody else about Star Citizen. He overheard us talking and came over and got in the conversation. Not being rude or anything, but he did come over to the conversation and interject and say, hey, I'm into Star Citizen too, so like what's going on here and there, and what do you think about 3.0, and what do you think about, you know, this and that. And basically we were just shooting the stuff, right? We're just, you know, just talking about it. And he spent a good hour probably there just talking about Star Citizen and in general and stuff like that. And it came around to, I asked him like, so how much have you spent on Star Citizen? And I said, well, I've spent personally, I spent around $700-800 on Star Citizen, somewhere in that neighborhood, $700 to $800. And he goes, oh, I spent a lot more than that. I said, oh, so you must be like a concierge, right? So you've spent over $1,000? He goes, yes, right? And I was like, oh, okay, so he's probably spent about $1,500 or something like that. And then we get into our ships, and he starts listing off what ships he has and which ships he's excited to use in the game. And I was like, he's got an Orion. Okay, that's fine. That's a pretty expensive ship. He's got a Reclaimer. He's got a Carrack. He's got a Hull E. You know? And I was like, this guy's more of a fanboy than me. I mean, this guy's got some big ships. So I'm thinking he's in the game for about $2,500, I'm kind of guessing now. And I'm like, okay, cool. And he's got an organization and stuff. And I was like, okay, cool. I guess he's got a industrial merchant type organization. And I was like, okay, that sounds good. You know, if you ever need any escorting, give us a call. We'll be glad to fly on your wing. You know?
We advise guests, please use caution.
Selection confirmed. Your ship is currently being delivered to the launch platform.
We kindly ask that guests take care of the
There's a pirate right here. I saw his name was in yellow.
Aegis Combat Assist activated. Systems green.
I'm gonna add Ghost Dog to my list. Ghost-Dog. Okay, give me a second. I actually have a list. I know you're like, what? Mr. Everything has a list? No, the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron has a roster of all known pirates. Where is it at? There we go. I'm finding it. Known criminals. Known criminals. There you are. And do I already have them on my list? Nope. Okay. Ghost-Dog with 2 G's. Confessed on stream. Pirate. Saved. Yeah, see, our squadron is a totally an anti-piracy, anti-smuggling, anti-criminality squadron, and it's great. It's really great for us because just think about this. There's guys
Launch complete.
out there like Ghost Dog, right? Whoa, what's going on with mine?
Landing request approved. Landing gear retracted.
There's guys like Ghost Dog out there that want to be pirates, and I don't fault anybody for playing the game that they want to play. You know, there's no problem. If you want to be a pirate, cool. If you want to be a merchant, you want to be an explorer, you want to be that guy that sells alcohol in a bar, and that's all you do. That's fine. That's cool. That's what you like to do. Do it. The world needs those people. They need the pirates, but they also need the people to hunt and stop the pirates. Well, for one reason, it gives the pirates something to do because now they get to fight the Navy. They get to fight or run from bounty hunters. So it's kind of encouraging, it's kind of like the yin and yang. You know, you gotta if you had nothing but pirates, then it wouldn't be a pirate game because everybody would be a pirate. And if everybody was a good guy, it wouldn't be a game because there would be no pirates to go after. So you got to have a little bit of both, right? Okay. So early on, or in the early days of this game, I mean early, 2014, right? I kind of did a little research, not like active, just passively. I was just like being observant, and I saw that everyone out in the universe, I mean, a lot, more than 50% probably, maybe not 50%, maybe, okay, I'm exaggerating, maybe 40% of the universe wanted to be pirates. And what went through my mind was, and I did a whole video on this, you might be able to find it on YouTube, but the reasoning, the psychology behind that is, and this is not derogatory in any way, and don't get me wrong, I love pirates. Because we considered being pirates, but we felt that if there's a large chunk of people that want to play pirates, let's not also be in that large chunk of people. All right, cool. I'll check that in a minute. So if a large chunk of people want to be pirates and we add ourselves into that large chunk, then it's going to be just a universe full of pirates. I mean, we'll just compound the problem. I'm sure there's not going to be some pirates, but if we take ourselves and make ourselves non-pirates, or even better yet, anti-pirates, right? Then we will always have a job. People will always want our help because there's all these guys out there giving us job security. See what I'm saying? So I'm glad that there's people out there that want to be pirates. That makes my organization stronger because now, even if there's less members, those members will always have someone to hunt. We will be getting tons of these bounty hunter missions, and who's going to be taking them? The pirates aren't going to be taking them. They could be. They can. You can still be a pirate and a bounty hunter, but they're not. There's going to be more bounties on those pirates than there will be on the Navy personnel. You know, people aren't going to put a bounty on a Navy person. They will put it on a pirate or a griefer or somebody like that. So our organization is geared towards. And you can do the air quotes and say we're the good guys, but you know, who's to say who the good guys are? We're part of the Empire. You know, I'm sure that a stormtrooper thinks he's the good guy. You know what I'm saying? You know, just like that stormtrooper from the last movie. But I don't know what all this things are going on, right? Okay. So our organization is anti-piracy. So having said that, we have people in our organization that are not bookkeepers. I'm not going to say that. We got to start this whole mission chain over.
Random ship. Hi.
They're
Welcome
not
to the neighborhood.
bookkeepers, but they
Second-class
do
junior cartographer
like to keep
Tessa Bannister
records.
reporting
Let's say
in.
that.
I'm the eyes behind all the ICC
I'm
scan
gonna let her
probes
finish.
in the area. What these little guys see, I see. Which, yes, means I can totally see you. Right now.
Can you even see that?
Anyway, there was actually a reason to why I conned. I'm sort of not allowed to leave my post. Important jump point scanning.
PB&J.
So
That's awesome.
I was hoping you might
Sorry.
be able to help me with something. If you have a second, could you check out these coordinates? Scans are saying something's there, but can't ID it.
Okay, so she's done with that. So they're not bookkeepers, but they are record keepers, right? And we have a document on our website of known criminals because we feel that even though we're in pre-alpha, we're in the alpha, people that grief in the alpha will continue to grief in the actual game. 90% of them. There'll be a few that won't. If you feel the need to grief in a freaking alpha, then you're going to be griefing probably twice as much in the real game. If you feel the need to be a pirate in the alpha, you're probably experimenting or practicing for when you're in the actual game. So our squadron is taking this opportunity in the alpha as a intelligence gathering mission where we will get in there. When someone gets in the chat and says that they're a pirate, we take that note. We note that down so that when we see them in the actual universe, they might or might not be actively engaging in piracy activities. And we're not just going to fly up to them and start gunning them down or whatever, but we're going to have that on our roster. We're going to know this guy is a known pirate. If he's a known griefer, there's people that say they're in the goon squad. We put that down. People that say that they enjoy griefing. I enjoy griefing. We put that down. There are people that have pirate organizations. We put that down. Yeah, we're keeping our eyes open. Let's just say that. We're just because it's the alpha doesn't mean just close your eyes or ignore it. Sorry. Went on a tangent there. What did you say? Anytime we take a mission from someone, we should check their credentials with the... Absolutely. Because they might be baiting us into doing something stupid. Exactly right. Oh, yep, right there. That's actually a good point. You know, because there's guys out there that will, especially pirate organizations, they know based on the way I've streamed my channel that I'm in the Navy and I'll be hunting pirates. And they know that. So what if they have a database saying, let's mark all these guys down for execution? You know, so they might try to hire our squadron to escort their ship, and their ship takes us into an ambush where they've got a bunch of their pirate buddies. Yeah, so we got to keep our eyes open. But you know what? Having that as a aspect of gameplay, that's exciting. That's like cool. Even if I get killed or I get blown up or our squadron gets jumped by like 50 battleships or whatever, that will be exciting. That will be something like, oh my God, do you remember last year when we got jumped by these pirates? Yeah, that's... Or you're talking to your buddy, you know, we got this guy hired us and he took us, I'm telling my friends at work, we got this guy hired us, we went into this asteroid field, and then all of a sudden like 50 fighters came out of nowhere, and we just had to dogfight, we were fighting for our lives. That's stuff you remember. That's stuff that you're gonna, you know, and that's gonna be cool. Now, are we going to be the guys that ambush people? I'm not saying. Does somebody that's, on the database, I guess we're gonna have to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, because that's the way the law is. And if we're gonna be law-abiding citizens, we're gonna have to kind of do that. But there's gonna be lots of things like prison breaks. Apparently, the bounty hunters, when you actually capture somebody, their character. This is at the last time I heard anything. Your character is going to be locked up in a prison, but you're going to be given that opportunity to break out and break free. And they said that'll take about a 15-minute time frame out of your gameplay. So it kind of like it's like a timeout, and that's cool. I mean, it's kind of like a consequence for getting caught. Okay, this guy wants to fight, and I've got better FPS this time. No, if I run, I won't die. Maybe I will, I don't know. You can see my mouse pointer is actually aimed. Oh, is he a cutlass? Oh, that sucks.
Missile locked.
That's right. I didn't. I'm not going to be able to kill this cutlass. They beefed him up too much.
You messed up now, Scared.
Danger. System overheating.
Hold still.
Kill.
Oh, there's a body. Look at that. Look at that. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Exactly. Yeah, we're gonna have well, we got a base of operations, Josh. We got a base of operations, and when we're able to make like org bases and stuff like that, that's where we're gonna make it, and we're gonna send out patrols from that area. And if you go to our website, you'll see exactly where that is. It's Goss. Goss is because there's a Navy base at Goss, and we're going to be, but that's not where we're going to be stationed, because that Navy base, I think, is like on the third planet, fourth or fifth planet. I don't remember now. Oh my gosh, you're testing me, because I think Goss itself is actually the third planet, and we're going to be on the third planet, in the backwoods, in some kind of military reservation somewhere. And but there's actually going to be AI Navy on the Navy base, and we don't want to interfere with all that, But yeah, we'll be doing patrols in that area. It's supposed to be a tourist location, so we're going to be there to protect the tourists and stuff like that, as well as there's supposed to be some AI pirate organizations in the nebula around Goss, and I thought that would be cool. We could go, take some missions from the in-game, the AI missions, to go deal with those pirates, kind of like as character builders. And then, because it's kind of a centralized, if you look at the star map, it's kind of a centralized planetary system. It's not exactly in the center, but it's pretty close to being centralized. We'll be able to get to all the other systems. So yeah, we put some thought into this quite a bit. These plans have changed, but originally there was going to be nodes where a player could own, or a player organization could own these nodes, and the nodes would be things like a factory, or a manufacturing hub, or a refinery, or just some kind of manufacturing.
Hey, Jenny, think you could head on back and whip
Okay, what's
us
the
up
word
a
I'm
cup of
looking
something
for?
hot? I'm about to pass out. Got a contact. Multiples. Let's see what the ridges say. Not coming up. Forget the drink. I need you on shield now.
So one of our, okay, she's getting ready to contact me, but one of our original plans was to make, get enough nodes, like a metal.
Tessa here. Appreciate you looking into that scan for me. Between me and you, I had been hoping we might discover a new life form, like a sentient rock or something. But what you found was pretty neat too.
We were going to have like a steel mill, we were going to have gunpowder or whatever fuel and explosives that missiles would use, and we wanted a missile manufacturing
Proximity.
factory, and we would sell missiles to everyone. Basically, anybody that wanted to buy a missile could come to our factory and buy missiles. But they've decided to change that and take those nodes away from the players, and there's only going to be AI run nodes. So that kind of put a crimp in what our one of our long-term goals was going to be, was to one of them was to own this missile manufacturing node, protect it, have merchants going out and getting the raw materials and bringing it into us, and we would make these missiles. We would own merchant vessels that would go out and get all these, like go to the asteroids and mine the asteroids, get the materials, or go to this planet and buy the fuel, or go here or go there, computer parts and stuff like that. But that's kind of changed. But back to being on Goss. If we're on Goss, and that's going to be our primary base of operations, we will send out patrols and cargo ships and stuff like that, and we'll be kind of centralized. And yeah, I mean, there's still a lot to go, and it might even change again by the time the game actually comes out. We'll just have to see. But yeah, definitely patrols, definitely. Now, saying this, you got to think about this game as if it was played by players, played by human beings, right? And which I suspect most of the people playing this game are human beings.
Quantum travel initiated.
Okay. You can only role play so much, right? We can role play that we're in the Navy all day long, right? But let's say,
A repeat visit.
I'm gonna let her finish her speech.
I'd be less impressed by that, shouldn't I?
Let's say,
Question for
oh,
you. This sounds serious, right?
damn, I gotta go rescue somebody.
It's coming from these coordinates. You should help if you can.
Okay, so let's say you're playing a merchant ship, right? And you say you're getting attacked by pirates, and you're on the other side of the system, and you call out. You have a service beacon or something, and you say, "Hey, I'm getting attacked by pirates. Can anybody come help?" Okay. Our immediate response is yes, right? But there's a caveat to that. There's a but. Because it's a game, and we run the risk of getting killed, we also run the risk of our ships blowing up. We might even have to expend missiles or fuel, or there's going to be expenses, long-term, short-term expenses to come help you. right? And you know that. So if we were actually in the Navy, that would be taken care of by the UEE, right? The United Empire of Earth would pay all that. They would provide us with ships. They would provide us with missiles. They would ask us to go do this because, why? Because that player or that person we're rescuing or whatever, they pay their taxes.
Mayday! Mayday! We are under attack! Please help!
They're a citizen of the Empire and things like that.
Got any problems with you right now?
Ah, here we go.
Stick around, and that's gonna change.
All right, I'm on you. And so what do we have to do? We're gonna have to tell that.
Shields recharging.
Hey Godzilla. It's the Saber.
Shields up.
Big mistake.
So what we'll do is say, yes, we're on our way, we're gonna come help you, but there's a 5,000 credit tax. And we're gonna call it a tax, it's not gonna be a charge. Because guess what, we're pretending to be part of the Empire. But because we're not actually in the Empire as an Imperial Navy or whatever, we have to pay our own expenses. So we'll have to charge, right? And that's probably going to be expected by players. I mean, I bet you they already think that.
You had your chance to run. You didn't.
And my understanding is the service beacons are already going to be, they're already going to tell you how much they're going to pay you for the service they're requesting. So we should have no problem with that. This guy's being a pain flying next to these rocks, man. I'm gonna have to give him some love.
Shields recharging.
Yeah, take some love.
Shields
Or don't.
up.
Hold still.
Okay, guys, hang on. I'm not reading. I'm fighting. I don't want to get blown up.
Throwing down against nine tails is never a good idea.
I know,
I'm
right?
gonna show you why.
Why?
Shields recharging.
Because you're gonna run me into an asteroid? That's why. I gotta keep my eyes open on these asteroids because he likes to try to get me to run into them. Ooh, we hit a lag spike there. You saw that? It dropped down to 15. Those are some hits. Yep, he's getting hit now.
Kill.
Suck it.
Thank you for helping me. Maybe someday I'll be able to return the favor.
I'll hold you to that. I'm gonna send you a tax bill. No, sorry. Alright, Godzilla, what do you say? Yeah.
Ship in trouble. I mean,
Not excited about it.
space is dangerous, but it's good to know that there are people like you out there too.
Quantum travel initiated.
I already have the Dragonfly. I also have 2 buggies.
I heard what happened with that last distress call. Messed up stuff.
Yeah, I've got a Dragonfly and 2 buggies. and an Ursa rover. No, wait, hold on. It's not an Ursa. It's a different rover. It's the rover that comes with a Carrack. So yeah, I've got like, I'm ground vehicle rich right now. I don't need another bike. Wow, all my missions are gone. I could go do a PI wanted mission. Nah. Oh, you know what I probably should do? Go get some fuel and some everything else. I'm gonna go do that while we're waiting.
Hey, you
What?
busy?
Oh, damn, I was going to go do something.
Me blinking like crazy on my screen.
Complete.
Here, I sent you the location.
What?
If you take a look, it's a win-win. They get help, and I get to stop hearing the damn thing go beep, beep, beep every freaking second. Oh, and DB stands for distress beacon, by the way. Because I realized I might be the only one who calls them DB.
Not
Feel free
dual
to
penetration?
Quantum travel. Initiate.
Sorry. I should not have come this way. My ship's all, look at that. I got holes in my ship. That's cool. Look at that wing. Whoa. Let's see if I can get it. Oh my gosh, look at the damage. Look at, oh dang, you can see through my wings. Wait. How is that possible? I can see completely through from the left side, but the right side I can't. Would you consider that to be a problem? I'm starting to get excited. But you can't see all the way through. You can see all the way through. You can't see all the way through. You can see all the way through. Problems. Look at all those missiles I still have. Ton of them. Whoa, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. There we go. Unidentified signal. Yeah, we're just gonna kind of cruise in here nice and slow. Yeah, if you guys got any more questions or have anything you want to share with me, feel free to ask. I am open for conversation. I am ready to talk. I'm ready to spill the beans. No, that's not true. There is a lot of top secret stuff in the squadron we try to keep under our hat. We don't really share with people because we don't want it to get out there. We have some operational security that we have. We are loose lips sink ships kind of thing, you know. We don't want to just give away show all of our cards, you know, but we don't mind talking about some things. And most of our cards are jokers anyway. I'm expecting. Whoa, what? Huh? Oh. Yeah, see? Well, you already too late. You just said. We, not meaning to be too revealing or anything, but we have a special operations team that their mission is stealth and covert operations. Covert operations is what I'm talking about. So yeah, they're talking about sneaking into bases and assassinating who they need to assassinate, or rescuing the princess from the trash compactor, or whatever, you know. So these are the guys that are they're part of our ground forces, but they are like the special ops part of the ground forces. Like, I can't remember what I call them, or I'm not going to say what I call them, but Grubbalicious is actually the, if you know who that is, he's our special ops commander.
Contact.
Finally, some easy pickings.
Well, you are in a 350R. It's going to be hard for me to catch you. I might just have to do this.
Missile locked.
Eat some missiles. Hey, I blew something off his ship. Where'd he go? Ah, there he is.
Missile locked.
I hope he's not jousting with me.
Taking jobs a lot more seriously than I would have thought.
System over.
Yeah, you're right. You believe that all you want.
Shields recharging.
Big mistake.
Shields recharging. Kill.
That is one reason why we have, in our squadron, we have a 90-day, yeah, so you just have to wait till the 91st day. No, we have like a 90-day, not a trial period, it's, what do they call it? A 90-day internship or something, where we'll let anybody join the squadron. You could say you're the worst person in the world and we'd let you join the squadron. And we would evaluate you over the next 90 days. To determine if you're the right fit for us. But that goes both ways. That's not just us evaluating you. That's allowing you to evaluate us, because we might not be the right fit for you. We might be, you might say, man, these guys are a bunch of lunatics, man. I don't want to be in the squadron. And we understand that. That's why we give you that 90-day grace period, or whatever you want to call it. Buyer's remorse, whatever. But we also use that on you as well. So if you join the squadron, we kind of, in the next 90 days or so, we kind of have a discussion about you, and we say, hey, this guy, what do you think about him? Does he fit in the group? Is he causing everybody problems? Does everybody complain about him? Or whatever. Or is he like, what does he do for the squadron? Has he helped the squadron? Does he ever team up with anybody? Is he, all these, we got like 100 million questions we ask each other. And if the answers are no, then usually we'll say, we felt like we'd go in a different direction. I know,
Day
that
73.
sounds horrible, right?
Very excited to be coming up to Crusader. Ever since the jump point, I've been working out a rough schedule of what to visit. And by my estimation, I can sightsee for 4 hours if I want to keep my schedule for the rest of the system. Oh, that's weird. Just got an alert that says an airlock was triggered. I swear, the new operating system is designed to not work with these older models. So, anyway, still undecided about whether to visit Hurston or not. Place is already kind of...
Kinda scary.
Aegis combat assist activated.
Cool.
System
Yeah.
green.
I'm not saying that our organization is...
Alert port. Proximity
I would never
alert.
boast and say that
Proximity alert.
our organization is the best, because that's subjective. You know, it might be the best for me. It might not be the best for you. I need to get repairs. One way to get repairs is just to eject and then get another ship, but I'm not going to do that. That's not gameplay. Not my opinion. Okay, I need a Cry-Astro. There's one.
Quantum travel initiated.
Like, let's say we were a pirate organization and you didn't want to be a pirate. Yeah, so maybe for another pirate that might be the best organization, but for you it wouldn't be. So I'm not going to make that claim and say our organization's the best, because it can be and it can't be. Some people might want a large organization like Test, right? Where I'm using them because I think they are the largest organization out there. So if you want to be in an organization that's got 10,000 people in it, go join Test, right? Do I want to be in an organization that's got 10,000 people in it? No. Why? Why would I not want to be that?
Thanks for stopping by Cry-Astro. Hold while our systems connect to your ship. Got into a little scrape, huh? We can patch the damage up if you like.
You won't ever do this. You won't ever play with the same people twice, or you won't. There won't be any like room for advancement, or there won't be any tight-knit unit operations. It'll all be like organizational operations and not tactical organization. If you know what I mean. You probably know what I mean.
Gear deployed. Landing request approved. AP activated. Landing complete.
I would want to be in an organization where there was potential to have opportunities to impact the organization, and to have the organization help me. So I'd like it to be a two-way street. When you get into an organization like Test, I'm not saying anything bad about Test. I'm just saying it's not for me, and why? Because there's so many people that I personally, my one little person in the organization, I don't have any impact on what's going on in that organization. And is that organization really going to help me? Not really. The one thing it will do is there'll always be somebody online, probably. There'll always somebody be playing that's in Test. What just happened? Did I not buy quantum fuel?
Beginning fueling.
Okay, so yeah, now my fuel's going up. Echo, Hull Echo. Yeah, the hull A, B, C, D, and E are all being worked on. Yeah. So okay, so you even know from personal experience. I don't dislike Test. I think Test is fine, but I think it's just too big. 1,000 people might even be considered too big, in my opinion. 200 or 300, that's a good sized organization. Anything bigger than that, now you're just starting to get into into management.
Launch complete.
You know what I mean? And I don't want to do that. Oh, the Hull C? Yeah, the Hull C is a good one. The A and the B are the only ones that can land with cargo. The C, D, and E have to get rid of their cargo before they can land. The E is massive. It's a massive ship. So, I don't know. Have you guys seen my Starship Viewer? If you haven't seen my Starship Viewer, I would be glad to load that up for you guys. Let's do it. I'm not doing anything else. let's go ahead and just quit the game. Screw this game. No, I'm going to quit the game. I'm going to bring up my Starship viewer. Let's see if I can even find it. Hopefully I haven't uninstalled it. Where's my mouse pointer? I have no mouse pointer. Okay, is the game going to close eventually, anytime soon? Or it goes slowly. Slowly but surely it's starting to close. You know what? I can go Control-Alt-Delete. Let's do that. Oh, I don't have to. It's closing. Alright. Oh, don't tell me I got rid of it. Star map. Starship viewer. Starship viewer, where are you? Okay, give me a second. See if I can find it. I don't remember what I did with it. Oh my gosh, where did all these voices come from? Let's delete that. Oop, delete. 124. Man, I had that many voices on there. Okay, for my YouTube videos. Paint. No. Live stream. Okay, give me a second here. SSV, I think is what it's called. Nope. Okay, give me a second. And it's been a while since I've used the Starship Viewer, and it looks like they're already on a new version of the Starship Viewer. Okay, which is cool. Version 1.1. Oh wait, I already got 1.1, I thought. Okay. I'm just double checking to see if I've got it saved somewhere already. I'm just gonna download the new version of it because it looks like I might have uninstalled it, which is unusual, or I just lost where it was. Right? No, that's just story. That's story. We're all gonna fight. We're already all gonna fight the Vandal in Squadron 42, right? And that's Squadron 42. But once you get out of Squadron 42, now we're in the Vandal aren't going to be that big of a deal in the actual Star Citizen. I mean, there will be if you go over into those systems, but you're not going to see Vandal all over Vandal. They're not going to be all over the Empire. Okay. Is that the application? That is the application. Okay, I've got to change my stream to capture my monitor, so just give me a second while I do that. While I move this and move this. Perfecto. Yep, there it goes, launching. Let's capture, I might be launching on the wrong screen though. Let's put it here. Yep, there we go. And Alt tab. Where are we at? How about monitor capture? There we go. Do I have it running twice? Let's see. I do. There we go. All right, can you guys see this? You guys will be able to see this in just a moment. Let's. Okay, how do I go up? Aha! I don't remember my. Yeah, I don't really remember all my controls, but yeah, there's the dragonfly right there. I do own. What are the controls? If I hit escape, it's going to delete it. Space. Yeah, escape closes it. Dang it. I didn't hit the readme. Hit the readme. Let's pull that off to the side. Okay. Here we go. I got the readme on the side here. Okay. So for those of you that don't know all the different ships, let's see if I can't like just name them, because I'm just that good. No. What's run again? Shift. There we go. Running. Okay, it looks like we got the Vanguard over here. No, wait, that's not. That's the Redeemer. You got the Redeemer. You've got the Saber. Yep, this is a new version because my Saber used to be on the far side, and I used to have ships facing both ways. So that's the Saber. And you can imagine this being the Reclaimer. Yeah, that's the Reclaimer. All right, Godzilla. Appreciate that. There's the Retaliator and the Vanguard and the Gladius and the Avenger. Then you're looking at the Hornet and the Gladiator and the what's the name of it? It's the ship that you do all the repairs on, the repair docking one. I don't remember what they call it. And there's my Carrack. That is my ship right there. But that's as it stands now. I fully anticipate it getting bigger. Believe it or not, I do expect that ship to get bigger. The Buccaneer and the Dragonfly and the 300 series and the Herald. But this is the Herald back when it was asymmetrical. They didn't fix it. And then there's the Cutlass. That's not fixed either. That's the old Cutlass. Okay, well the new Cutlass hasn't come out yet, so but it's going to be coming out very soon. There's the 8. Oh, it's the exploration ship. The Carrack is an exploration ship. We can talk about it a little bit because it's my favorite. It's my baby. Okay, so this ship will land on a planet. It'll be a little bit lower than that when it lands on a planet. This door right here, this angled portion of the ship is a ramp. That ramp lowers down, and that's where your buggy You've got some kind of exploration vehicle in there that drives out and goes out. Inside here, there should be like 3 or 4 modules. Each one of these modules, this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, those are replaceable. You can replace them with different modules. Like one could be a sleeping quarters, one could be a science lab, one could be fuel or cargo or whatever, right? So you can, they're supposed to be modular, so you can swap them out. And so that's cool. So depending on your mission, you can swap these out for whatever. And then you got your pew pew right here in the back. And then I don't know what these wings are. I think they're supposed to be who knows what. But you got pew pews on the outside of your wings. All right, you got your turrets on the outsides. You got the turret on the bottom. These fold-out antenna-looking things are supposed to be jump point scanning sensors. These will actually scan for jump points and help you navigate through jump points and chart the jump point. So if you find an unusual jump point, and that's probably where the life pods eject from. But right here, this part right here with the fence and all that, that is a landing pad for a fighter or some kind of transport aircraft, which, okay, let's not go inside. But yeah, that's a transport aircraft. You would land. This is a sliding door. It would open, and I guess you would land inside. But if you were to land on top, you could, and then you would just go in through the door back here, which is pretty cool. So you'd just be standing up here like on a cruise ship or whatever. That's just pretty cool. And then there's a bunch of greebling bits and stuff like that all along through here, sensors and stuff. But then I've got, whoops, wrong way. I got more pew pew back here, right? Or up here, I should say. And there's more sensors and then in and out airlocks and stuff. Let's run back here. This disc right here is probably the Morse radar sensor types. Power supply, I don't know. Engines back here, cool. But what really got me excited about the Carrack, this is really the most exciting part of the Carrack, is the bridge. Okay, you can't really see the bridge because these plates right here fold down, they slide down like a shutter to protect you against, like if you're flying through an asteroid field or something like that. They cover the glass with like a metallic shield. That looks like it's got issues. But there's glass on the top, there's glass on the sides, and there's glass on the bottom, right? Okay, so there's glass all over the place. Now here's the catchy part. The bridge is 2 stories. There's 2. I don't know if they show it. Let's get inside. Yeah, they don't even show you anything about the bridge. They don't show you anything on the inside. Okay, but the bridge is 2 stories, and the top deck, there's like an observation place. You stand and you can just look around and do stuff as a captain, I suppose. And then right behind you, there's a globe that you can navigate with. But if you go down where your seats are at, there's like 3 seats. They don't connect to the glass on the bottom. They have like these rails, these runners that go above them, over their heads, and they hang down. And so your feet actually dangle off these chairs. And when you look down, you're looking out the glass. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I think it's just going to be a really cool experience when you're doing your exploration. Okay, I'm sorry I fanboyed out on you there a little bit. Okay, 890 jump. This one actually has internals. A lot of the internals are actually displayed on this. This one would also be a really good ship. It is technically the luxury liner, right? It's the one where you got the bridge right there, you know, for your crew, your pilot, navigator, and all that stuff. But you leave. Now you're standing in like, what do they call this thing? The mezzanine deck or whatever, where you can walk all the way around. You got windows that you can see out the side, And then I think this goes to either engineering or the captain's quarters, because there's your bed and there's your bathroom in here. Of course, you got to be able to drop a load, right? Okay. But yeah, so that's the captain's quarters. But then if you go down these little stairs right here, you can either go down the stairs to this little loungy area here. That's cool. Or you can come down here to these 3 little guest staterooms. Or you could have passengers in these hot bunks. Where are they at? These. Okay, they're not really showing you. But here's one right there. This little, it looks like an escape pod. I thought they had little bunks, or not bunks, but chairs. Okay, this looks a little bit different. But there should be a bathroom like right here. This is for your passengers. That could all just be hanging out right here. You can, this is like, if I remember right, this is where your stewardess would go, or steward, and they would make the drinks for your passengers and things like that. Okay. I can't get out. Yeah. Okay. And then, yes. So now if you, yeah, I don't remember what that is. Okay, and then if you're on the 2nd floor, right? If you're on the 2nd floor, or maybe it's the 3rd floor, still on the 3rd floor, you can take this way down. This reminds me of the Normandy from Mass Effect. You know, you go down the steps, there was a bridge, right? You go down, 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 and it takes you to the mess hall where your passengers are eating or doing whatever they're doing, and then you've got this little, I don't know, food place right over here. You got, looks like a lounge party area. You know, maybe that's a plant, who knows. And this center chamber here is actually an elevator. So you go into the elevator, and then when you go down one deck, you come out of the elevator, and you've got your little jump ship here, which is, I think, the X-85, right? It's the X-85 jump ship. It's a 2-seater, side by side. Oh, look at that. And there's a dude just chilling. Okay. Okay, so that's the 890. Then you got the Starfarer, which everybody's had a chance to see. The Freelancer, the M50. What they haven't had a chance to see, because it's not in the game yet, but it will be in 3.0, is that fueling arm right there, where you can take that ship and you can refuel other ships with the fuel, and it would be cool. Okay, so here we go. Here's the Hull series. Hull, let's get to the Hull A. There's the Hull A. Tiny, tiny, tiny. Not really that tiny, but it's pretty small, right? That's a Hull A. It's about the size of a Freelancer. Maybe, yeah, it's about the size of a Freelancer. And then you come over here, Hull B. Right? A little bit bigger. Quite a bit bigger. Then you got the Hull C. Hull C, Hull C. And then this guy right here is the Hull D. Look how massive that thing is. I'm still going up. And then way in the back is the Hull E. Look how much cargo that is, man. Whew. A lot of freaking cargo. And they're talking about making these side panels advertisements so that you can, you know, rent space, have advertisements. That'd be pretty cool. So there's an engine room. There's like a central tube here that that's how you would access the engine room, because you would have to go all the way through this into the, and it's not anywhere to be complete. They don't have any of the internals or anything done. Yeah. There's engines up front as well. Oh, that's a different ship. That's the Hull D. Okay, another cool one. Guess what? The exploration one, the Endeavor? The Endeavor. Okay, the Endeavor is a big ship. Big, big, big. That one there, though, this little bit, okay, let's go. We skipped a couple. This one right here is the, that's the same ship, isn't it? Just turn sideways? Yeah. Yeah, that's the same ship. Those are two of the same, just two different configurations. That's the Reliant? Yeah, where it's got the, you notice the one guy sitting on top of the other guy, but when it's in this configuration, they're sitting side by side, and that's how you get, you know, you go in there. Okay, you can't really see anything, but there's a cargo hold right there. Okay, so here I am. I'm standing on the ground, and I'm looking up at that hull. That's just the D. That's not even the E. Okay, now this is the Prospector. This is good. It's like a one-person, two-person type ship where you can go prospecting for minerals and stuff like that. You have these little containers on the side, but my understanding is they're going to have some inflatable containers as well. And it doesn't really show off what's in the inside on this one, I don't think. Yeah. Okay, there's the Endeavor, right? The Endeavor is the hospital ship. That's the Hope. The Endeavor Hope is the hospital ship. But there's other Endeavors. The Endeavor, it depends on what you put on your module, because they're going to have, they're reliant, thank you. 85X, not the X85, right. This section right in here, these little, you see this curved piece here, and these straight pieces here, and the circle on the top. These are all places that you can attach modules. There's going to be like a hangar is one of them, a big, what do they call that thing? Not a mass collider, a particle accelerator, supposedly for experimenting on making your weapons stronger or something like that, so you'll be able to tweak guns and stuff like that. And then there's going to be plants, there's going to be a hospital module, yep, dropship bay, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, and that's one of the doors. Like once you plug it in, that's how you get in and out of the module. And then there's a in and out of this module here, and then there's in and out of the module here. Yeah, so that's just on one side. All right, and then here's the Constellation, which I'm sure that all of you have seen 100 times. And then there's the Aurora. This is what everybody pretty much starts the game with, you know. And if you don't have one, this is probably what in the game you'll start with. I think everybody will get one of these, you know. And there's the Orion, right? The Orion is the mining ship. This is not just, it's not like the Prospector, which is a single-player mining ship. This one is probably a crew of half a dozen, maybe, because you got your flying bridge on the side right there sticking out, and then you've got, like, you'll have, that's not a gun, that is like a drilling laser for drilling into asteroids. Then you'll have like these rock crushers that you put rocks in here and it'll like just grind them up. That's right. That's right. Absolutely. But these up here, that's not a gun either. That's for destroying asteroids. But you will have these drones, which some people are hypothesizing that like these doors here open and drones come out here and there, and those drones are controlled possibly in the bridge on the side there or something, where those are the drones that grab the rocks and put them into the crusher. So you don't actually have people out there manhandling these rocks. You could though, maybe. And this thing right here is kind of like a factory in that it processes the ore and stores it. These things spin. I think the factory is like inside, but these things spin, and by spinning, the centrifugal force presses all the rocks up against the outer edges, and so basically no waste of space. So like when you put a rock, like it feeds in from the front, and when it gets to the processing and all that, it kind of goes out into the outer parts of these things spin around. It's pretty cool. I mean, they've got some animated pictures of it. It looks really good. I thought about the Orion, but I'm not really I'm not going to be crushing rocks. That's not me. Okay, then there's the Mustang, and then of course the Scout, the Jean Scout, and then you got a couple of the Van Duel ships here. You got the Scythe and the Glaive. You got the Merlin, and then this one is the passenger liner. This is okay, what was the passenger liner called again? Not the, what is it called? It is a passenger liner. I want to call it the Vindictus, but that's not right. That's not even close. But this is the one where, what? There's a ladder on the side there. Interesting. This is the one that's like 2 or 3 stories. This is the one where you are like an airplane. You've got rows and rows of people sitting in chairs. And the Genesis Starliner. Thank you. That is correct. You win the golden cookie. Yeah, the Genesis Starliner. And yeah, so you know, Godzilla, he knows his shit, and he knows what's up. You don't see any of this in here, but they did a few ATVs where they explained all the insides and outs and what it would take to actually. They have a mini game designed for mixing cocktails. Yes, I said it. They had a mini game for mixing cocktails. They get a little machine. You go up and you say, I want to add a little bit of this. I want to add a little bit of this. I want to add a little bit of this. And you carry it out to a passenger and he tells you this tastes like shit. Or this is good. I was thinking that was pretty cool. This program is called Starship Viewer. If you look up Starship Viewer, you can Google it. It's a free download. And this, what they do, what this guy does, Romanito. Yeah, you can actually go to romanito.com. Star Citizen Ship Scale Viewer. There we go. Sorry. What they do is they take the hollow viewer images from the website where you buy ships, even if they're not fully fleshed out. The hollow viewer looks pretty good. So he takes the hollow viewer, imports them into this program, and gives them a skin. Now I can change the skin. Oh, high display pilots. There we go. Boop. There you go. There's a pilot right there. Yeah, put a pilot next for scale next to all these guys, so you can see how big these people are compared to the ships. Okay, let's go over here to the one that we already know. It's like super ginormous. Look at that little bitty dude right there. Look at that's a dude, man. Look how big that freaking ship is. That's massive. Okay, sorry. Hull material. Here we go. Boop. Yeah, you can go like that because some people need it to look a little bit different so they can visualize better. I don't think I would ever want it to look like that because you can't really see it that way. Definitely don't want to be that. Just white's good, or that color's okay. You can get a pretty good view of that. Okay, but there's a couple of ships out here that are these big blocks, right? These are ships that they blocked out a space for to put in these blocks. Which ships are they? I think one of them is going to be the Bengal. I think one of them is going to be, who knows what the rest of them. The Idris, I think, is one of them. And the Polaris is probably one of them. And then, I don't know what the other ones are. I don't even know. But that's probably the, oh wait, maybe that's not the Bengal. Maybe that's the Javelin destroyer, the Idris, and the whatever it is, the Javelin. Yeah, that's what I mean. Yeah. Okay, you got me. I right before you said that, you got the Javelin, the Idris, and the Pizza Wedge. I just said it a second ago. The Javelin, the Idris, and the Polaris. Yeah, and but they don't have none of these spaces would be big enough for the Bengal. The Bengal would just be way too big. Yeah. The Polaris, exactly. 30-second delay. Oh, that's 360 controller. Okay. But I thought it would tell me, like if I got close to it, what just happened? My program just locked up, or my mouse might have, yeah, it's, yeah, I just closed. I'm going to bring up the star map. This is a conversation we had just a little while ago about where Goss is located. Now, Goss was chosen back with the old star map. Do you remember the old star map where it was 2D and these planets were not where they are now? They had rearranged and shuffled some things around, but we decided not to change our spot because Goss is still pretty darn cool. Okay, so there's Davian. Where is... There's Tyrol. There it is. Goss, right there. Boom. Looks like we're over here next to the Xi'an worlds. Why is that moving? Why is that moving? Okay. Everything's spinning. But if you look at Goss, whoa, I didn't mean to go there. But look, we got two suns. Nice. Goss 1. That might be where Goss is. Okay, Cassell. Cassell, it's not Castle. If you read the description, it says if you call it Castle, the population get upset. It's Cassell. And there's Goss 3. I think that's where the Navy base is at. So we're going to be stationed in this area. But there's supposed to be this what do they call it? A nebula that's around this system, and that's where pirates hide out. But you can see we could go to Terra, we can go to Tyrol, we can go to Tyak, we can go to Helios, Osiris. Yeah, there's a lot of jump points here. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. Let's zoom out. Okay. So from here, right, we hit the jump points, small, medium, and large, and then you can see that there is, okay, if we go to large, only the biggest ships from Goss will still be able to go to Osiris and Tyak, and we'll be able to go different places from Goss with our biggest ships like the Hull E and things like that. But if you only have like a fighter size ship, you know, super small, maybe the maximum size like a Freelancer or something like that, we don't have to worry about that. We don't have that small of a jump point coming through here. Everything is either medium, constellation or bigger, or large, you know. So we're not going to have any problem moving around from Goss. There's going to be a lot of places to go from there. There are some systems that only have small jump points. So you can't take like big ships to these small jump points, small worlds. There's a bunch of these systems we don't see where any of the jump points are. They exist, but because we are not the Xi'an, this information is not given to us. That's not free. There's no Freedom of Information Act or whatever, you know, because they still have their reservations about whether they trust us or not. What else? Yeah, look at this planet. It's way down here. Okay, why am I zoomed in like that? I don't know what the heck's going on. Yeah, I've done a few like star map guides, like of the different planets and what you can expect to find in each one and things like that. But there's also a bunch of systems that are out there that are not explored. So, I don't know, why is it not letting me go all the way out? It's like it's stopping right there. Here, let's go. There we go. Let me go out a little bit further with that. Yeah, it zoomed in. Okay, so, yeah. Like when you're in... Okay, let's... There's Nyx. That's where that one Delamar is supposed to be, but they yanked it out of there and put it into Stanton just for testing purposes. Ah, okay. Let's go into the system. This is just learning opportunity here. Okay, zooming out. You can see this is the green band. This is where all the habitable planets would be, right? But this is the point I was trying to make. You can see the population. It says all the population of the system is right here. Well, we knew that. Economy. Guess where it would be? The same place where people are at. Piracy. Should be right in. Not a whole lot of piracy here. But you don't see a lot of piracy out here, because guess what? That's the Navy base. But there's piracy here. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, guys, I just wanted to finish with that. And wait, you want to look at Tyrell? Okay. Do I have a jump point that takes me straight there? I do. Yeah, Tyrell looks pretty good. It's got a lot of green zone. It's got a lot of planets in the green zone. I think this isn't Tyrell where the Imperial Navy headquarters is located. Oh, well, you know. It's a star. Okay, I knew that. Yeah, looks like there's a little micro star next to it. Yeah. Isn't Tyrell where the Navy base is at? Isn't that here? Or is that Killian? That's Killian. Killian is the Navy base. Tyrell. Which one is Tyrell? Unclaimed affiliation. Yeah, it's all right. We'll have access to go explore this. Yeah, I think it's Killian. I think Killian is where the Navy base is located, which is also just one jump away from Goss. All right, but I am actually bailing on you guys. It's 2:30. I do have some stuff I've got to do before I go to bed tonight, so I want to make sure I knock that out. But I am off tomorrow, and I am going to be online almost the entire day. So if you want to come back and check me out, streaming various different games, not all Star Citizen, please do. When I stream, I'll probably have like a little schedule of games printed somewhere or something. We'll see what I can do tomorrow. All right, guys. Thanks for coming out. Hey, Xenomorph. Yeah. Yeah, hardly. No, there's no problem with you know as much as I do, so I don't mind. You know, I do not mind. Knowledge is power. Okay, sorry. All right, you guys have a great night, and I'll catch you next time.